So prior to running the business, what spawned this idea?
Well, I had a girlfriend that had a hard time getting pregnant. She's struggled with infertility for years, and when they finally conceived, we decided we had to do something special for her.
The Making Business Effortless podcast, where business owners discover their genius, ignite their passions, and become the effortless entrepreneur. Today, I have Robin Barber, and I'm going to let her introduce herself because what she does is sell a very unique product for a very specific group of women. So I want her to share her story and tell you all about it. Welcome, Robin.
Well, thank you for having me. My name is Robin Barber, and I'm the founder and owner of the Baby Fairy Shop, which is a gift-giving service that allows you to send anonymous gifts to expecting moms throughout their pregnancy. And the last package, you get to reveal yourself as their baby fairy. So you come in and you shop on my website, and I do the rest.
Okay.
It's just a fun way to celebrate the upcoming birth of a baby as well as the mom.
How long have you been doing this as a
Um,
business?
As a business, it's been 4 years. I started with a partner in 2020, but unfortunately, he ended up getting sick and had to leave the company in 2021. So I've been on my own since 2022.
Well, were there some steps that you had to take when your partner left to
Ah,
get to manage to continue to do this over that amount of time?
of course, I definitely had to put a lot of more hats on and learn a lot more about the business because he was definitely the business aspect of it with,
Ah,
the behind the scenes thing. So yeah, so I had to put a lot of hats on, still learning, but
mhm.
we're just plugging away each day. So yeah,
Well, it sounds like you've been able to make it somewhat sustainable for you anyway. So you can
of
only
course.
do what you're capable of doing as a business owner. But I think what's interesting is how this idea came to fruition. So prior to running the business, what spawned this idea?
Well, I had a girlfriend that had a hard time getting pregnant. She's struggled with infertility for years, and when they finally conceived, we decided we had to do something special for her. So we created the baby fairy. So we would drop off packages, or we would have people ship them from wherever they were. And so she loved it so much, though. So I thought, why not spread the love to other people? So we started the business and wanted to spread love to other people, and especially in case they were having a rough pregnancy, because we all know that pregnancy can always not always be a bed of roses on days. So when they get this beautiful package in the mail, it's just a wonderful way of knowing that there's somebody out there thinking of them or, sending them some support.
Now you can do this now, from what I understand, this is like a subscription in a way,
In a
right?
way,
You get to pick what you
right.
want to do as the fairy, but do you have like a full pregnancy give? It's like each month, right? Some of them
Right.
are.
So you come in and you purchase as many gifts as you want, or you can purchase one of my bundles that I have, I have 8 bundles that are already put together. You can choose one of those, and send them out individually, probably every 3 to 4 weeks, depending on how many packages you order. So then every three to 4 weeks, you'll get a package until the last package is usually shipped about a week or two before the baby's delivered.
And when you say you mean the mother will get that package,
Yes,
right?
I
Yeah.
will. Yeah, I deliver. Yeah, to the mom. Yes,
And during that whole time, they're secret. They're just the baby fairy until
right.
the end of the package series.
Correct. They do have a card that's in the package with the item that's in the package, the gift that they're receiving, and it just has my logo on the front, and then the back. It states that there's a special person in their life that's thinking of them, waiting for the upcoming birth of their baby. So each package has that little note in there that so they know that there's somebody out there that's thinking of them that's, either a family member, a friend, a coworker, whoever.
I
Mhm.
think that's really cool because at the same time, I mean, this is such a weird take, but I am a business coach. It's also really great advertising for you. It's, oh, where'd this
Right.
come from? And they have to constantly say, oh, it's the baby fairy shop. Wonder what the baby fairy shop is. Let's look at the baby fairy shop
Yeah.
because it's the only
Yeah.
thing they know about where that present came from.
Of course, yes. Yeah.
Yeah, and that's really cool from that aspect. But I also like it's just like you have a secret admirer, you have a secret baby fairy, that's a really cool aspect too, because it's intriguing. It's I wonder who's thinking of me now, and then surprise, it's this person. So that can be really cool as well. Even if you're the father of the baby,
Yeah,
I mean,
father,
that would be cool.
grandfather. Yeah, yeah, exactly. I haven't had a father that's done it, but I have had a couple of grandfathers,
Men,
which
step up.
yeah, but I just truly enjoyed doing them. I mean, they were just amazing, and the notes that they would send to their daughter
Yeah.
just really touched my heart. So yeah,
I
it
can
was great.
imagine.
Mhm.
Yeah. I mean, that's a true daddy daughter moment for and granddaddy moment. I mean,
Yes,
when you're a
of course.
grandparent, you're not near as worried because you already been through it.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
You've already been there, done that. So now you're just ready to spoil the crap out of whoever comes up next.
Right.
But it sounds like a lot of fun. So what is an example of like if you bought just like one little package for the month? What's an example of a mess of I guess a present a baby fairy would send?
Right. Well, I have everything from a pacifier all the way up to blankets. I have a few blankets that I create myself. I make the tag blankets, and I have the burp cloths and a couple little teethers. So
Hmm.
yeah, so there's just a variety of everything. There's
What
all
about for mom?
definitely things for moms. I have a lot of lotions that are from my local entrepreneurs here in my area. And I have some robes and some lotions, some little eye masks, a lot of little things for them to feel special too. I have a package that's called the Mom Package, that
Oh,
has everything essentially for her. And there is just one little outfit for the baby.
how much is that currently?
I believe that runs around 175,
That's
but it
not
has
bad.
seven packages or seven items in it. And
Hmm.
again, it's truly just a blessing. And I do have some specials going on for the month of February. So yeah,
Yeah, here in 2025, you do.
yes.
Is that like a Valentine's Day kind of thing?
Yeah, it's just kind
Or
of a little special 15% off for your package. But yeah, it's just something
yeah,
fun because
just simple.
there's a lot of love in my business, so I
So
like to
why not?
love, yeah. Exactly, especially for
Why
the month of
not?
February. Yeah.
So that's really cool. So what is the website again? How can they find these wonderful
Yes,
things?
they can find me at thebabyfairyshop.com, and shop is spelled shoppe.com. So it's a little bit different. So yeah, they can find me there. And all my information is on there. So if they have any questions or they can want to chat with me, you can chat on there as
I
well.
also like that you're pulling in the local entrepreneurs as well.
Yes, I have a few that are in there that are that have the web or all kinds of different lotions and stuff. I always try to bring in those entrepreneurs that I can help, vice versa. So yeah.
And where is the baby fairy located? Where are you based? Where's headquarters?
I'm based in Ohio,
Okay.
but everything is all online.
What about international?
It's just national right now.
It's just
Um,
US
just,
only right now.
just US right
Okay.
now.
Yeah,
Correct.
I know that can raise expenses in and of itself,
Yeah.
and the logistics alone
Yeah.
can
I
be
had one
tricky.
that I did in Canada, and I think it was just and it never got to her like until after the baby was born. It took me
Oh,
like 5 or 6 weeks to get there. So it's just been a challenge for doing international right now. So we just want to
right.
focus on the United States right now. And then maybe later down the road, it depends on how things,
Just depends. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's reason.
yeah,
I mean, that's fine. I just
yeah,
thought I would ask. Sometimes you never
yeah,
know.
yeah. You're right.
You never know.
Exactly.
But I was like, probably not, given what it is. So
Yeah.
thank you so much for joining me. Check out the show notes to get that website and get if you have a special someone expecting, be sure to be the baby fairy for them at the babyfairyshop.com. That's SHOPPE. Thank you, Robin, for joining me.
Thank you so much for having me.
Check the show notes for links to guest speaker information, details on my one-on-one services, and follow for more episodes of the Making Business Effortless podcast, where business owners discover their genius, ignite their passions, and become the effortless entrepreneur.